Hello, and welcome to the English Talk Show. I'm Rex.
And I'm Melissa. We are so happy you're here with us today.
This podcast is made for people who are learning English. We speak slowly, we use simple words, and we try to make everything fun and easy to understand.
That's right, and today's episode is really useful. We are talking about numbers, time, and dates in English.
These are things you use every single day. When you go shopping, when you make an appointment, when you talk about your birthday, you need numbers, time, and dates.
Exactly. So whether you are a complete beginner or you just want to practice, this episode is for you. Stay with us. It's going to be a great one.
Okay, let's start with numbers. Melissa, why do you think numbers are so important when you're learning English?
Oh, they come up everywhere. You can't really do anything without numbers. Think about it. You go to a store and someone says, "That's $5." You need to understand that. Or someone asks for your phone number. You need to say those numbers out loud.
Totally. So let's go through the basics first. The numbers 1 to 10 in English are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. And listeners, try to say those with us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Practice out loud. It really helps.
Now, after 10, we have 11, 12, and then the teen numbers. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 20.
Right, and after 20, it gets easier. You just combine 21, 22, 23, all the way to 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
100. Nice. Okay, so Melissa, let's talk about a real situation. Let's say I'm at a store. How do numbers come up there?
Great example. So imagine you want to buy something. The cashier might say, "That's $12.50. Or maybe, "Do you have a $10 bill?"
Yeah. And you might say something like, "How much is this?" That's a very useful question. How much is this?
Yes, and the answer might be, "It's $3, or "It's $25. Simple sentences, but you need to know your numbers to understand them.
Let's also talk about phone numbers. In English, we usually say phone numbers one digit at a time. So if my number is 5553821, I say 5553821.
Exactly, one by one. And it's very common to ask, "What's your phone number?" And the answer is, "My number is," and then you say each digit. Easy.
What about addresses? Like when someone asks where you live?
Right. Addresses use numbers too. For example, "I live at 42 Oak Street," or "My address is 105 Maple Avenue." So you need to be comfortable saying those bigger numbers clearly.
That's a great point. And one more thing about numbers, counting objects. Like if someone asks, "How many apples do you want?" you might say, "3, please." Or, "I'd like 5, thank you."
Yes, short, simple answers. And notice how polite those sound. 3, please. 5, thank you. Adding please and thank you makes you sound very natural in English.
Absolutely. Okay, I think listeners have a good start with numbers. Let's move on to our next big topic. Telling the time.
Ooh, yes, I love this one. Telling the time is so important. And I think a lot of learners find it a little confusing at first, right, Rex?
Yeah, it can be at first, but once you learn the patterns, it becomes very easy. So let's start with the most basic question. How do you ask for the time in English?
One common way is, "What time is it?" Very simple. You can also say, "Excuse me, do you have the time?" That's a little more polite, especially to a stranger.
Right. And the answer usually sounds like this. It's 3 o'clock, or it's 2:30, or it's 4:45.
So let's explain those one by one. 3 o'clock means exactly 3. The time is 3 o'clock. A clock just means it's exactly on the hour.
And 2:30 means 2:30, so 2:30. Half past means 30 minutes after the hour.
Exactly. And 4:45 means 15 minutes before 5, so 4:45. 1:45 means 15 minutes before the next hour.
There's also quarter past. So 3:15 means 3:15, 15 minutes after the hour.
Right. So to review, o'clock is exactly on the hour. Quarter past is 15 minutes after. Half past is 30 minutes after. And 1:45 is 15 minutes before the next hour. Those 4 phrases will take you very far.
And of course, you can also just say the numbers directly, like it's 4:15 or it's 7:45. That's very common too, especially in everyday speech.
Yes, and don't forget AM and PM. AM is the morning, from midnight to noon. PM is the afternoon and evening, from noon to midnight.
So if your class starts at 9 in the morning, you say 9 a.m. And if your dinner is at 7 in the evening, you say 7 p.m. Very useful.
Now let's think about real-life situations. Rex, can you give an example of talking about a schedule?
Sure, imagine you're talking to a friend about your day. You might say, I have work at 8 a.m. My lunch break is at 12:30. I finish work at 5 o'clock. Those are all very natural sentences.
Love that. And what about making appointments, like at a doctor's office or a hair salon?
Great one. You might hear, your appointment is at 2:30 p.m. on Thursday. Or you might say, can I book an appointment for 10 o'clock? Simple, clear, and very practical.
Exactly. And one phrase I really like is, what time does it start? That works for movies, classes, parties, meetings, anything. What time does it start?
Oh, that's a great one, yeah. And the answer, it starts at 7 p.m., super clean. Listeners, try saying that out loud. What time does it start? It starts at 7 p.m.?
Perfect. Okay, I think we are ready to move on to our third topic, talking about dates. This is one of my favorites.
Mine too. Dates are so fun because they come up in really personal conversations. Birthdays, holidays, plans with friends, all of that uses dates.
So let's start with the basics. To talk about dates in English, you need to know the days of the week and the months of the year.
Right. The days of the week are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday is the first day of the work week. Saturday and Sunday are the weekend.
And the months of the year are January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 12 months in total.
Now, how do we say a full date in English? There are actually 2 common ways. In American English, you usually say the month first, then the day, then the year. So, October 5th, 2024.
Right, and in British English, it's the day first, then the month, the 5th of October 2024. Both are correct, just different styles.
Good point. For this podcast, we'll mostly use the American style. So, month, day, year. For example, March 21st, 1995.
Now, a super common question that everyone should know. When is your birthday? This is something people ask all the time.
Ha, yes. And the answer, my birthday is on July 14th, or I was born on February 2nd. Both are perfect.
When is your birthday, Rex? Since we're practicing, let's use a real example.
Ha! Well, let's say, for the sake of this lesson, my birthday is on November 10th. So I'd say, my birthday is on November 10th. Your turn, Melissa.
Okay, my birthday is on April 3rd. My birthday is on April 3rd. See? It's so easy. Listeners, try it. Say your own birthday out loud right now.
I love that. Now let's talk about holidays. Holidays are great conversation topics because everyone has them. In English, you might say, Christmas is on December 25th, or New Year's Day is on January 1st.
Right, and in conversation, people often ask, "What are you doing for the holidays?" Or, "Do you have any plans for New Year's?" Those are very natural questions.
Mm-hmm. And a simple answer could be, I'm having dinner with my family on December 25th, or we're going to a party on New Year's Eve. Short, clear, easy to say.
And let's talk about making plans with dates, because this is something you'll do all the time. For example, if you want to meet a friend, you might say, "Are you free on Saturday?" Or, "Can we meet on June 5th?"
Exactly. And your friend might say, yes, I'm free on Saturday. Or, sorry, I'm busy on June 5th. What about June 6th?
So useful. Notice the phrases, "Are you free on?" and "I'm busy on." Those are very common in everyday English.
Let's also mention days of the week in a schedule. You might say, I have English class on Monday and Wednesday. Or, I go to the gym on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Using days of the week with on is the key grammar rule there.
That's a really good point. On Monday, on Friday, on the weekend. The word on goes before days and specific dates. That's the simple but important rule.
And for months and years, we use in January, in 2024. Not on January, but in January. Another small but useful grammar tip.
Yes, so on Monday, on July 4th, but in July, in the summer, in 2025. Get comfortable with those and your English will sound really natural.
All right, before we wrap up, let's do a quick little practice together. I'll say a sentence, and Melissa will complete it or respond to it, just like a real conversation.
Oh, I love this. Let's do it. And listeners, try to answer too before I speak. It's great practice.
Okay, question 1. Excuse me, what time is it?
It's 3:30, or you could say it's 3:30. Both are correct.
Great. Question 2. How much is this shirt?
It's $29, or maybe it's on sale, only $15 today.
Ha! I'll take it. Okay, question 3. When is your appointment?
My appointment is on Thursday at 10 a.m.
And one more. Question 4. When is the holiday party?
The party is on December 20th at 7 p.m. Wonderful! See how you used a date, a day, and a time all in one sentence? That's real English in action.
I love that. Okay, listeners, let's do a quick summary of everything we talked about today. Are you ready, Melissa?
Ready? Let's go.
First, we talked about numbers. We learned how to count, how to use numbers for shopping. How much is this? It's $5. How to give a phone number one digit at a time, and how to say an address.
Then we talked about time. We learned how to ask, "What time is it?" and how to answer using o'clock, half past, quarter past, and quarter to. And we talked about AM and PM, schedules and appointments.
And finally, we talked about dates. We covered days of the week, months of the year, how to say birthdays, holidays, and how to make plans. Are you free on Saturday? And I'm busy on June 5th.
And remember the grammar tip. Use on before days and specific dates. Use in before months and years. Small rule, big difference.
So well said. And listeners, the best way to get better at this is to practice. Use these phrases today. Ask someone, what time is it? Say your birthday out loud. Count things around you in English.
Every small step counts. You are doing great just by listening to this podcast. Seriously, keep it up. Learning a new language takes time, and you are already on the right path.
We believe in you, and we really hope you enjoyed today's episode of the English Talk Show.
If you liked this episode, please share it with a friend who is also learning English. And come back for our next episode. We have so much more to learn together.
Until next time, I'm Rex.
And I'm Melissa. Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye, and keep practicing your English.